going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bri back from the PT channel to talk about the Walking Dead series as a whole and have a fun discussion about zombies, walkers, geeks, whatever you're calling them on the show. I call them zombies in my book series, but ultimately walkers are what they're called on The Walking Dead and a variety of names. They don't really use the term zombies for some reason. Ultimately, what is the best zombie of the Walking Dead series from season 1 to season 8? Spoiler warning, obviously, if you're not up to date of the show and who is a zombie on the show or just turned one, join our Walking Dead family by subscribing to the PT channel. I hope you do become a valued member of the PT channel. It's easy, just hit that subscribe button. And like I said before, guys, it's interesting that they don't use the term zombies. I think they said it before that the term zombies doesn't exist in the word. They never use that word. But walkers, geeks, whatever they're calling them on the show, walkers are a part of The Walking Dead, obviously, and we need more of them, I feel, at times on the show, but Season 8, we've had a good amount of them, especially with the new walker on the fence at the sanctuary, Simon. And I thought that was pretty cool. I thought he portrayed a great walker, a character walker, and I know on The Talking Dead they said that he was an awesome walker, he did a great job, and I thought he did. We'll see if he stays there on the fence or if he's going to be sent to Jadis or what's going to happen with zombie Simon. I think it's pretty cool to see if he stays there, if we see a callback or him later on in the show or in the series in season 9, but we'll see what happens. I think the best zombie is Merle Dixon as it relates to a character turning into a zombie. There's been great zombies on the show that were not characters, but there really haven't been too many characters, or at least big characters, that have turned into walkers, because Merle Dixon connection with Daryl was pretty cool, and I like the idea that Merle was turned by the governor and Daryl was forced to put him down. It was a nice kind of thing to come around in the story, and I feel bad for Daryl had to do it, but it was just the way it had to be in the show, and it made a nice connection, and I thought it was a good thing. We'll see if that ever comes back around the show again. But Teddy Bear Girl is the first zombie that we saw, set the tone for the show. Pretty cool stuff. I know, talking with some people, they were like, man, I knew this show was going to be good the minute Rick saw this Teddy Bear Girl and put her down. Pretty cool stuff that the same actress played Teddy Bear Girl in the first episode and then another zombie in episode 100. That was 801 of the series. Pretty cool stuff. Yes, the zombie was taken out. It was just a nice callback. And I really like Teddy Bear Girl. I like Bicycle Girl as well. We need more iconic zombies on the show too. Like, it started off so good in the first season and then it kind of trailed off a little bit. Second season was pretty cool. One of my favorite zombies is in the second season. Do you know which one I'm talking about? What's your favorite walker on the show in the series? Was it a character? Was it a regular walker? I like Bicycle Girl. Just pretty cool stuff seeing that. Like, how did you do that? That is a real person, not an animatronic thing at all. My favorite walker is the Well Walker. Back in season 2, the Well Walker was so bloated and gross and just slimy and grimy and just disgusting. And it was awesome, especially when they were trying to get it out of the well. Then it broke in half, and it was just gross and great at the same time. I got a little plush stuffed walker at a convention, and it's the Well Walker. You can kind of rip it in half a little bit. Pretty cool stuff. Season 2 had some great walkers. The Well Walker, Sophia, Shane. Sophia's walker, I think it was right up there as one of the best walkers in Greg Nicotero's like walker pool. Like, it was like a March Madness type pool. And I think it was Sophia and Winslow were the top walkers. The Shane walker was pretty awesome. That was kind of a big walker, first time a character became a walker main character. Sophia was definitely a main character walker, but Shane was to me a big walker. I was like, wow, that's crazy how he was dead. Then we saw walkers in the trees and walkers among them and coming around, and that's just awesome how they do that at KMB. The effects team is just amazing. Look at that stuff. Pretty awesome. Then you had Deanna and other walkers there too. What's your favorite walker on the show? Is it a character? Is it a no-name walker like the Well Walker or Winslow or Bicycle Girl, Teddy Bear Girl? Then we had Spencer. You're like, Spencer the walker, he's gone. Glad he was gone, that's for sure. When certain characters turn, loved it. Spencer, comic book connection, pretty awesome stuff. The Winslow idea, awesome in the trailer. Kind of fell a little flat for me on the show, how they portrayed the walker and what it was going to be. I would love the idea of using that type of walker if they released so many of them towards a location like the sanctuary or hilltop or something. Like, how are you going to deal with that? Then they had awesome walkers as of season 8. They're stepping it up every now and again. Every season has different walkers. Pancake Walker, fungus walker, and I love the idea that they use actual amputees on the show. Pretty cool that they use that people want to be part of the show. And it's a Walking Dead family and a Walking Dead community, and that just builds up the awesomeness of the walkers and the characters on the show. We've seen a lot more walkers as of season 8. I think we're going to see even more into season 9 with the idea of the possibility of the Whisperers coming around who use the walkers, so they need more walkers on there for sure. And I'm friends with a couple people on Facebook who portray walkers on the show. Pretty awesome stuff. We'll see this walker in the season 8 finale. What's it all about? Are the Whisperers coming? I love the idea of having new crazy walkers every season. They do a great job. Greg Nicotero and KMBFX, that guy right there, makes the walkers, his group, his team have ideas for it. It's probably just not Greg Nicotero, but he does a great job as well. Did you know that he's been a walker on the show several times? Maybe he's one of your favorite walkers. He was in season 1, in season 3, in season 6, maybe a couple other seasons I missed. But Greg Nicotero has been a walker on the show. Pretty awesome stuff that he gets involved so much. He was with the Deer Walker, and then he was in season 3 in Woodbury. He looks different every time. Pretty cool stuff that they've mixed it up and thrown him in there when they needed to. And maybe it was because he wanted to do it, or they just didn't have the budget early on. But ultimately, Greg Nicotero, KMBFX, stepping their game up. He's got a great idea for a webisode idea or a spin-off thing where the walkers are in the cold, frozen walkers. I love that idea. Please make it happen, Greg. I think you should. I would love to watch it. But what do you think, guys? What is the best zombie on The Walking Dead? Well, what is the best walker on The Walking Dead? Is it Simon? Is it Merle? Is it a well walker? Is it Shane? Sophia? None of the above? All of the above? Is it hard to tell? I think Merle does it for me as the best character walker turned, and it may be hard to top, but it could happen. Maybe later down in the series we get a character that turned into a walker. We'll see if it happens. Let me know your thoughts, guys. What's your favorite zombie / walker on the Walking Dead series? Become a PTP by subscribing to the channel, guys, as we got a lot of good fun videos coming up for subscribers and people who just want to watch. We have a goal of 100,000 subscribers. We have prizes and giveaways coming up for our subscribers. To win, you got to be a subscriber of the PT channel and the Walking Dead news channel. And remember, guys, believe in yourself. If you can dream it, you can do it.